Sharks forever. Go out and play without fear. Now's the time to see good football, for the Sharks are here.
Hey there, welcome to SharkCast PostGame Livestream, brought to you by Dyson Logistics, the Royal Motor Yacht Club in Port Hacking, and my man Jason Hawes, Grips and Crips Real Estate. I'm Sam Shinazzi, OG 2015, 11th season of podcasting. These wins, they're never easy sometimes. That doesn't make any sense. I'm so excited. We won. Yeah, go the Sharks. Up to 7th place right now. 7th place on the ladder. Of course, that'll change over the weekend. But a gutsy performance from the Sharks, winning 24 points to 12. We're here at Shark Stadium. I'm going to be joined by a guest or two throughout the night. A little bit later in the evening starting because of the setup and that kind of thing. But we're here. I think we're all good. And I better get to some comments. The first one I want to throw up is from my man Ghastly 10. Toby Rudolph saved the day. Don't get me wrong. Nicho Hynes, man of the match. Blake Brayley, not far behind him. Pretty good team performance from all the players. Toby Rudolph. I was sitting next to Kieran Fraser, who you know from the Monday morning show, and he kept saying, look at Toby, that's unbelievable. What a great effort. And I was squinting my little beady eyes going, that's not Toby, it can't be him. And I can't see, don't worry about me. But it was Toby Rudolph saving the day, saving the match. A match that the Sharks deserved to win. They did win. I know there's going to be some negativity out there. I want to hear it. I want to hear the good stuff. I want to hear it all. So good to sing the song tonight. Some unreal performances. I'm not going to stop talking about Nicho Hynes and Blake Brayley tonight. Just fantastic. Not perfect, but very, very fantastic. If you want to get involved with the show, jump on. There are links here. There are links all over the place. If you're watching on Instagram, I can't make it link properly, but come over to YouTube or Facebook and you'll find us. The only thing we don't like is swearing on the show. But happy you're here. Please stick with us. We're going to have some fun talking about the Sharks. I'm going to bring in the first guest already. Here's my man, Kobe. How are you, sir?
Oh, mate, bloody excellent after that. Jeez, what a game.
Can I ask where you're situated? Are you in Sydney? Where are you?
In Sydney, all the way out in the Western Sydney.
Okay, so feeling pretty good. Tell me what you saw out there.
Oh, mate. Nicho Hynes, masterclass.
Yeah.
What a game he had. Blake Brayley, mate, he's improving by the week. Yeah. Through the middle, like AFB or them, they were good. And yeah, I felt like it was a dominated match. We just didn't put like tries away. Like if we could put more tries away, it would have been heaps better. And I just saw a comment, Toby Rudolph. Oh my God!
What about that? Unbelievable! I was just saying I couldn't believe it was him. Only because I thought, well, what's a prop doing there, saving the day? You know what, Kobe? He may have saved the season. I know that's dramatic, but if we lose tonight, you know. Yeah.
I'm fully with you. Toby Rudolph, what a king.
Man, fantastic. Okay, aside from Nicho or Blake, tell me who else impressed you aside from Toby. Was there anyone else that stood out for you? It was a pretty good team effort, to be fair.
Oh, it was awesome. AFB's obviously like always good. Is
Yeah.
always standing in tackles. They can't get put down. Who else? Oh, Talakai.
Yeah, how good's he?
How can I not forget him? Like,
Some
he's
of
a
those
unit.
runs, I thought they weren't going to stop him. I thought he was going to end up in Botany Bay the way he was going. Can I ask you, Kobe, because you were watching on TV, did they say anything about AFB coming off? He looked like he had a little bit of a strain somewhere. Did they say anything?
They didn't say much.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, but
That's good.
I don't know. I thought he would have come on in the last 20. They were talking about we haven't seen AFB for his second stint at like the 20-minute mark, and then they started going on their run.
He went off probably around the 65, 70-minute mark when they were making their run, as you say, and it was like, oh, that's a bit weird. But then I noticed he was carrying one of the legs a bit heavy, and it had to have been the reason. Otherwise, he wouldn't have.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I didn't see that. So
what do you think this means for the season? We just get to live and fight for another day? Is it a shot in the arm? Like, what is it?
It's saved.
Yeah,
saved. Instantly saved. It's
excellent.
good. Nah, it's not instantly. We need to get up against the Roosters next week. It was good to do it at home.
Yeah,
but yeah, if we can back up for the Roosters, I feel pretty confident. And if Nico can play like that every week, mate.
That last, I mean, he was good the whole game, and we were talking about it where we were sitting, but that last sort of 10, 15 minutes was just clutch. I really loved the conversion to take them 8 ahead as well. I thought that was so crucial.
Yeah.
You don't want to give the Dolphins a sniff, and
no,
he was good, man. And for all the fans that stuck by him, it's a real, it's just a real nice feeling to see him do it. Like, because to be fair, he hasn't been clutch a lot of the time, but tonight, absolutely pulled it out. The Dolphins were there, man. The Dolphins, they were coming home so strong. The crowd was so silent. Kobe at points in the last sort of 20 minutes, we thought, oh man, not again. But to their credit, they held on, and good stuff.
Good.
What else you got for me before I let you go? What else you got?
Not much. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm a happy man at the moment. It's definitely put my week on a high note. So yeah, just happy with the Blads. I felt like Oregon was a bit like better, which was good.
Yeah.
A lot of offloads and him actually running up the middle. I don't know his stats though.
So his meters were a little bit higher than usual. They were around 80 meters. He had 2 offloads, 17 tackles, no misses. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, no, you take that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we need a bit more, but I thought it was definitely in the right direction.
Yeah, 100%.
While I've got you here, the man we all talk about every week, off contract, Will Kennedy.
Oh,
now he had. Hang on. Hear me out, Kobe. He had some forgettable moments.
Yes,
but he ran for 228 meters, busted 4 tackles, had a line break. He was involved. To be fair, he was involved.
He was good. He was actually one that I probably should have mentioned, but no, he was really good in that game, and it's just so hot and cold with him because last game he wasn't on. He let Katoa jump all over him, and it's just like now, bang, he's back to his flying form, breaking tackles. Like that one where he ran halfway down the field, and then it ended up as Nico dropping the ball. But I'm like that sort of stuff is like why I want him still at the club. And then
well, in that moment, it was like pass the ball. And you could see he set the guy up, but he didn't pass the ball, and they score off the play before Nico. So there was a bit of everything there with Will Kennedy. But I thought as a team, a great performance and one we can definitely rip into. Hey, thanks for calling in, Kobe. Really appreciate it. Call in anytime, all right?
One question.
Please.
Where was our try July celebrations? We had Nico hit the hype
the
from
fort-
Fortnite, and then
Yeah.
we got nothing else.
Was that it? Okay.
That was
I
it.
couldn't.
That was it.
I couldn't see too well from my seats. I saw the Fortnite one. I thought, my kids are gonna be happy with that. But yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe they were just so desperate to sort of, I don't know,
Mate,
score, and
the emotion was like
Yeah.
insane down there. Even the Dolphins didn't celebrate, so it was.
Yeah, it was a edge of the seat kind of game. I don't know if that came across on
100%.
TV, but there was so much at stake, and now we're into
Yeah.
7th place. Now we could drop obviously by the end of the round, but we're in 7th place. It's better than where we were. So
it's brilliant. I love it.
all right, Kobe, thanks so much for tuning in. Stick around. You can go listen somewhere else. You got something else? Go for it.
Sorry,
I'm not rushing you off here, man. Go.
Sorry.
No,
where
don't
were
be sorry.
you in the 2016 grand final? You'll ask everybody.
What a great question. You're my man. I tell you where I was. I was on the 10-meter line. I kid you not, about 20 rows back, right where Ricky made the tackle. It was like something that I was destined to be, and it was right in front of me, dude. And I was dying, and then I was raised from the dead, and I had my my then very young nephew. My brother was just online. My young nephew was next to me, and I kept saying to him, "Do not look." He said, "I can't see." I said, "Don't look, because it was the end of the world." And then they did it. But yeah, that's where I was. Where were you,
mate? The field. Wasn't watching the game at that point. I was hands in head, and then when I hear everybody go up, I have a look up, and I just see the Melbourne boys on the ground, and we're all celebrating. I'm like, we won it. We've actually won a grand final. What a day!
What a day! Now you just broke up before you said where you were. Where actually were you in the stadium?
Oh, I was up at the up in the members section, all the way
Gotcha.
on the other side of the field.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But what a game!
All right. This is why they're the greatest club in the world, and today they proved it.
Mate.
All right. Thanks, Kobe. I'll talk to you soon, brother.
All right. Take it easy.
Thanks for calling in, man. I really appreciate it. Great man.
Take it easy. Up the Sharks.
Up the Sharks. Let's go. All right. We've got some more people here waiting on the line. Apologize. We're going to get to you right now. This fella's next. Here he is, Ash, somewhere from Sharks Stadium. It looks like. Where are you?
How are we?
Hello. Good. How are you? Where are you?
No, I'm just at Wolloway Station, just waiting for the train home.
Okay.
Nothing but awesome. Just wanted
Your
to
boy-
shout out Tim and the
Yes.
SharkCast tonight.
Please.
Electric atmosphere. Best atmosphere so far this year, which was great.
Okay.
And no, I felt the game definitely was end to end. There was a few towards the end. I thought when the Dolphins were coming back, I thought, please don't do this again. I thought, please do not bottle it. But look, for me, Nico Hines, man of the match. That's probably his best performance in a few years. If he can carry this form to the end of the season, even if we do make the finals, that'll be fantastic. But no, it was good. Met a few new friends tonight in the Shark Age, which was good. But no, it was overall a good game. But yeah, no, I enjoyed it. It was good.
Yeah, I thought they showed a lot, Ash, to lead by 14. They probably should have led by more in that first half. It was only 6-0, and they should have led by more. And then
it was a tight first half.
Yeah, yes. They got the job done. So Nico was your man of the match?
Overall, win to win, which is, yeah. Yep. And also, before I go, just want to shout out, of course, my good friend, Barbara McNamara. That win was for you, and hope to see you back at Shark Park soon, my friend.
Absolutely.
And you are the greatest. And Sam, once again, thank you for having me on. It was a pleasure, and I'll hopefully be on again next week celebrating another 2 points. Thank you, mate. Enjoy your weekend.
I hope so. Pleasure's all mine. Thank you. Take care, my friend, and don't stop singing that song. We'll talk to you soon. All right, that was Ashley's up at Woolaware. Safe travels. Next up, we have another tragic. I'm just surrounded by tragic fans, and tragic fans is good. It's good. That's what we want. Here is my man, Corey. Hey, Corey, how are you?
I am so relieved that we got a win on the board.
Yeah? Tell me about it. What did you think? What did you see?
I saw amazing defense for the whole game.
Mhm.
Like, obviously, we let in 2 tries, but I think that was just brilliance from Herbie Farnworth and then a forward pass. Just don't get me started on
Yeah, it
that.
was. It
But
was. But you know
yeah,
what, Corey? Like the defense before that, not so good
yeah,
in that
that was
play.
a
In that play.
yeah in that play. But
Yeah.
I got to admit, for pretty much 70 minutes of the game, our defense it reminded me a lot of what Queensland were doing in Origin 3.
Wow.
We
Okay.
were just. I've always been scared of Isaiah Katoa, but
Yeah.
he looked he looked like a reserve grade halfback. Just the way we were
Yeah.
targeting him, he
Yeah.
just didn't know what to do with the
He,
ball. He was panicking. Like, I loved it.
did you notice he was pretty heavily strapped on one of those thighs? Like he wasn't himself. I thought we targeted him really well, so I'm not taking any away from the Sharks. But I thought that he was a bit underdone, and that's good for us. I don't care. Like you get him how you get him, and I thought you're right. Like defense was great, and we absolutely contained him. It was brilliant to see.
Yeah, and I I feel like that we might need to change the name from the Cronulla Sharks to the Blake Brayley Sharks, because
Ooh, I like it.
he was just phenomenal. Like, honestly, there's probably only one player that to me didn't stand out, and
I know
that
who it
was
was.
Kafusi. Yeah,
Oh,
Kafusi.
I was going to go with another prop off the bench who I thought was a little bit off his game, and he's got 3 initials. I thought BHU was not himself tonight.
No, I see. I noticed him for that knock on, and I noticed him for a couple of hard runs, but I actually forgot Kafusi played.
Right.
But that's just me, and people. Yeah, that
I
was just
I
how
thought tonight he was improved, and if we keep
yeah,
seeing more of that, I'm okay with it.
yeah, and
Like there was no like 20 meters total runs. You know what I mean? Like he was involved
yeah,
and didn't let us down. I don't think there was the try I need to watch back. They went through Nico, but he got no help at all. It might have been the first try that they
yeah,
scored, and maybe Kafusi was around that. So I had to look at all that back. I've only just
yeah.
been watching from my little beady eyes, but yeah. I mean, aside from Nico and Blake, who else stood out for you? Did anyone else come to mind?
Yeah, I actually reckon that was probably one of Jesse Ramey's best games he's had
Really?
in a long time. Yeah,
Okay.
it like it wasn't his best game, but it
Hmm.
was better than what he's had. And
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like for him to break his try scoring drought, that's gonna just spur him on to play better for the rest of the year.
He did well in that moment, Corey, because he had an unmarked Katoa next to him. He went himself, which is fine. He trusted himself. He scored, so it was great.
Yep.
I tell you what, we're not going to stop talking about it because Nico Hines tonight was unbelievable. I mean,
Oh,
how beautiful is that? Like Nico Hines in form, like, and it was from the start. It wasn't the last 20 minutes from the start, and then he peaked at the end. It was beautiful.
yeah. I actually wanted to get your opinion because I couldn't quite see it on the camera angle, but obviously I wasn't there live. But what was Nico getting cranky at Herbie for? Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw it. I don't really know what it was. It was to do with the challenge. We won the challenge. Herbie was wrong, but I tell you what, it stoked the fire, and I had one of those feelings where I was like, he's a pretty good player. Don't be doing that. I know it. I know that's not why he played well, but
Yeah.
I don't. Maybe they're friends from somewhere. I'm not sure, but
No, but yeah,
Nico was in a great mood. He controlled the emotions enough to sort of know that that he cares and that he's not going to put up with any crap, but also just focus so much. Like he was unbelievable. Like let's not sugarcoat it. Like everyone looks him when he's less than good. Tonight he was unbelievable. I thought.
yeah. And I actually saw in the post game, I saw a little bit of snippet from Channel 9, and he actually had Cam Munster's dad's name on his strapping on his wrist.
Beautiful. Yeah.
So I kind of feel like obviously they're mates from Melbourne. I reckon that might
Yeah.
have helped him. And like he didn't play like $1 million player, but he played like he's our star
Yeah.
player. Like yeah,
Dude,
he had
we were
a couple of mistakes.
I don't want to say it, but like I felt like okay, maybe we weren't gone at 14-12 or whatever the scoreline was, leading, but they were coming to get us. And then the bomb went up and their winger, I think, dropped it. And from there, it was like, okay, this is cool. But someone had to stand up, is my point, and it was him. Like, he was
Yeah.
just fantastic. So
Yeah, I was actually saying to my old girl who I was watching the game with, I said the Sharks of 2024 would have lost the momentum and just lost it altogether.
look,
But
man, to be fair, the Sharks of 2 weeks ago would have lost it altogether. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
hopefully it's a line
Yeah.
in the sand. Like, hopefully this is a bit of a change, and it got a bit hairy there, like it did, but they got the win. They won by 12
Yeah.
points. So,
Yep. And how good was that play from Toby?
mate, I said it a few times. Like, I couldn't believe it was him. I thought the guy just kind of, just watching, I was like in the heat of the moment, I thought the guy just, he knocked it on. Okay, went up, no try, awesome. And the replay went up. And I was sort of just pretty sure it wasn't going to be a try, so I wasn't too stressed. And Kieran just kept saying it's Toby, and I was like, it can't be Toby just because it's a prop, not because of Toby,
Yeah.
just some big prop making that last minute effort. Like, where's everyone else? And it was him, man. And I'm so grateful. The whole club should be. It was just a real. I'm going to get in trouble for saying this, but a real Fitzy kind of effort play. If you think about Fitzy as the player, like that's the kind of stuff
100%.
he was doing. So.
Yeah, and there was actually especially one player today that I feel like had a better game than what he's had in a while, and that was Will Kennedy.
Yeah, there were a couple of hairy moments, and I'm a Will guy, but there were a couple where I was like, dude, stop doing that.
Yeah, but
like first tackle or even on the kick return, like doing all the crazy stuff. It's like, I understand that's how magic happens, but also we need to protect the lead, but also don't give them the sniff. But to your point, 228 meters, 4 tackle busts, a line break. He was heavily involved, so we can't criticize him for that. But I still think there is some things to work on in his game. But it was improved, absolutely.
Yeah, and I loved when he made that line break.
Yeah,
and he was nodding to
yes,
Nicker with the ball. Get on my ass. I get
what happened there? Like what happened? Why didn't he pass it?
I feel like that Nicker had just mistimed his run. I think Kennedy noticed it.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
On the camera, I feel like that the Nicker was too far in line. So maybe I thought Kennedy might have thought if I throw this, it could be called forward.
That's
so
good because from my vantage point, it just looked like he didn't throw it and it was a bomb try. So I'm glad that there might be something else there. That is awesome to hear because that's maturity. Yeah. The play broke down after that, but it was an amazing play. We've seen him do it a few times this year. So,
yeah, 100%.
Hey, Corey, before I let you go,
let's
play a bit of a game. It gives you 3, 2, 1. So if 3 is Nico and 2 is Brayley, who's your 1?
My 1, it's a tough one, but I've got to go Ramian just with how much.
Sure.
Because I just feel like how poorly he's been the last couple of weeks. To me, that's a big improvement on what he's been. Like he wasn't 100%. Obviously, even Nico didn't have 100%. No one ever has a 100% game. But for him to break his try scoring drought and to actually look threatening with the ball and to actually put on those tough tackles, for me, he gets the 1.
All right. Hey, thanks for dialing in. Really appreciate it. Great wise words. You continue to impress me, Corey, with your maturity. You're a great fella. And we'll talk to you again real soon, all right?
Yeah, thanks, mate. You too. I'm actually planning on coming to a game in a couple of weeks, so hopefully I'll see you then.
I would love to. I'd love that to happen, so keep in touch.
Yep, will do. Thanks, mate.
All right, talk to you soon. Thanks, Corey. That was Corey. If you want to dial in, the links are around the place. I want to get to this comment here. This comment has blown me away. Loading Thunder lived in the Netherlands for 3 months earlier this year. Couldn't watch any of the games. Discovered SharkCast pod and felt like I was back home. My heart, Loading Thunder. Let's go. Come on. Thank you so much for your support. And that's just beautiful. Lush says, AFB looked like he was in serious pain. And that Fox mentioned he looked like he was in serious trouble. But hopefully that's not the case. Ben says maybe not 2 full halves, but at least 1.5 halves of good footy up. Yeah, I'll take that at this point. Let's go, Ben. Thanks so much. Appreciate you. Now, Mark says, imagine Blake playing off Haas, surely Origin next year. Look, Origin doesn't concern me, but Blake Brayley concerns me, and I think you're right. I think he's the best hooker in New South Wales, and he is in lights-out form. The island is getting so crowded, and I don't care. Everyone's welcome. Come on to Blake Island. Loading Thunder, back again. Thank you so much. Blake as man of the match. Nico not too far behind. You feel it was Blake's going forward and running game that opened up the field for Nico. Awesome. Now I've got to jump over to the Instagram because tonight the Instagram's working. How good's that? Hello to everyone on the Instagram. Nathan says, woohoo, haven't taken off the jersey yet and probably won't for a while. Shades of Chris Hyington there. Hello to everyone watching on the Insta. Jay says, great game from Brayley. Need to have players go with him in support. Absolutely. Thank you to everyone who's joined. Benny says, better from Nico. Still not peak Nico, but that'll build confidence. It's close to peak Nico, but yep. And Chad says a win is a win. I think that's true. Jay says the Dolphins 2 tries at that moment in time should... AFB in the first one, confusing the second one, both called offside just to the tackle. So Jay's saying that both props in either try of the Dolphins or both tries of the Dolphins were called offside, didn't make the tackle. And he's saying give away the penalty. Chad says Nick has a highlight reel, but he was average in defense. Okay. I'll need to look at that. I saw one moment, but I'll need to look at that. Thanks, Chad. Jay says, big difference when you see what Rudolph has done compared to Hamlin or Welly. And I agree with you, Jay. I thought that one was much better than the other tonight. Now, Bronwyn says, good to see some intent tonight, so much better. Thank you, Bronwyn. Color Spot says, Blake has gone to another level in the past month. Absolutely agree. Hello to everyone else who's joined. Dockage says, did Toby just save our season? What a great play. You know what? He absolutely did. I love it. Crispy says, Blake played a great game tonight. Hello, hello, hello. Matt, our friend, the bodyboarder, says, going to bed happy tonight. We all are. Color Spot says, I thought we contained Katoa beautifully. It reminded me of the days Wade would shut down Cronk. Yep, great point, great point. And also says, great to have a confident Nico back. David Riccio is watching. Hello, David Riccio, you superstar. And Chad says, Nico man of the match, WTF. Okay, 2 tries, last minute try assist. Great player, but put him at 6. What's going on with Ramy and his head's not in the game? Chad, I mean, you weren't impressed by Nico. I'll need to watch this game back tonight before I go to sleep because I thought he was pretty good. Actually, I thought Blake was maybe man of the match. No, I don't know. I'm getting confused. But I thought he was pretty good, Chad. Smitty says hello. Now, Nikki is watching. Hello, Nikki. It was good to see you down from Bundaberg. Jersey Man says, g'day. Nico and Brails carried us in attack. I think Nakora and Wilton's line running is being read easily this season. Jersey Man, I thought that both the edge fellas in Britt and Teague, I thought they were pretty good tonight, but I understand what you're saying. Erica says, I swear the footy gods are on Nico's side tonight. I hope so. And there's Nikki there. I just saw your comment. And we have Jared saying Sione, Katoa, and Kennedy straightened up a lot of their running, which helped to go forward. That's an absolute astute fact, and this is why SharkCast pod listeners are just the best in the world. A lot straighter tonight from everyone. It was fantastic. Chad says Blake should be our captain and in next year's Blues team. Absolutely. So thanks to all you instant people, Instagram people. Keep watching. Join on. You know what to do. I'm just pumped that we got the job done. But also I like what I saw. Jake says, love seeing Will and Jesse run straight with some venom. Cam was better in his contact this week. Glad to be wrong on my take from last week. There's a lot of wrong takes last week, Jake, so don't feel bad about that. Ghastly says, I felt Ronaldo was quiet for his standard, but he still ran for 160 meters. I don't have a problem with that. I think you're absolutely right, but I don't have a problem with him being quiet because if he's still being effective and I've got him for 15 runs for about 130 metres, tackle bust, offload, line break, 14 tackles, no misses. That's pretty good. So I'm with you. Like, he wasn't his usual flamboyant self, but he was very effective. NS says, rad win, Nico killing it, and new Deftones is the world healing. There's your 1% rock and roll, people. I'm just stoked that technology is working. How good is technology? Shane says, attack in the first half was very poor. Should have been up by 18, but the D was good. I don't know if it being poor was what I would agree with, but I do agree we should have been up by a bit more, as we're joined by the legendary, this is what they call him around here these days, the legendary Gary Dover.
I'm out of
Sir,
breath.
that's okay. You take your time, brother. There's a sandwich behind you. If you take it, I'm going to kill you. No, have half.
No, I've got a
You work
sombrero
here.
wrap.
It's fine.
It's all good.
Get your breath. We're all good. Daniel says, did he save our season, Toby? He absolutely did. Marky says, Kennedy sometimes just gets white line fever. I remember one game from 23. We had a 4-man overlap and he dummied and ran straight into a forward, lost the game. Well, I guess we'll got that in him. Fitz says, Brendan Fitz, happy with the result. Team looks unstructured and undisciplined. Generally think we need a head coach. Clearly just need a sports psychologist big time. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was pretty happy with what I saw out there. There was the sort of 10, 15-minute period where it was looking a bit hairy. Wade says, not sure if you've spoken about it already, but Hammermilly was very poor. So we mentioned a few times that compared to Toby, he definitely was off his game, and I said it initially that he was off his game out of all the guys. And he was, to be fair, taken off the field at an appropriate time. So how you going, Gary?
Yeah, I'm good. I've got my breath back. So
thank you,
we're
Wade,
all
for
good.
being in touch. His 3-2-1s are Brayley, Nico, and Rudolph. Can't complain with that. My big brother says Brayley plays Origin. Maybe we win. So pretty good performance. I know there was what, 10, 15 minutes where it looked a bit hairy, and that's not good enough. But we'll celebrate the win. They did enough to, I mean, I thought they did more than enough to win the game, and that's why it was getting a bit annoying. It was like, don't lose from here. We've spoken, just to catch you up, about how awesome Nico is. I think Chad maybe is the only person who's like, how awesome Brayley is. Toby's getting a lot of raps. Now, you're at the other end. So Gary, if you don't know, Gary, when he's out there doing his photography, he's always in the end where we're attacking. So that's where you get all your shots on sharks.com.au, the cool shots from Gary. But you were at the other end.
I was at the other end.
Did you realize it was him?
I knew it was him. I could see, I still watched the game and I turned and watched the replay on the big screen. But what an effort from him. I thought he had a really, really solid game. Coming off the bench, he did his best work. So, yeah, that effort there to get to the ball and just knock it loose, as someone just mentioned before, it's probably saved our season. So.
It did. We've all been, I said it, and I wasn't sure if I was being too dramatic. And then I was talking to Kobe, and he was like, yeah, no, it did. And then everyone was just like, he saved
that's
our
the
season.
type of play that defines the season. So, yeah, we need to build off that. But, yeah, great effort from Toby off the bench.
Now, have you heard anything that the coaches said post-game, whether it was in the sheds or in the media room?
I wasn't in the media room. I was in the sheds after the game.
What can you tell us?
Britt had a baby at 3 a.m.
Hey!
So congratulations to Britt and his family. But there's some big efforts out there.
Now, before you go on,
Yes.
First of all, congratulations to the Nicara family. Second of all, I think we've stumped Riccio for the second time in the history of the world. And Riccio's watching. I don't think he was aware that the baby was born. I'm sure he was now. Dave, just hang on a sec.
Sorry, Dave.
I know you were aware of it, but we were messaging today, and he was like,
But we're just talking about
Anyway,
how big a day
love you,
some of
Dave.
these guys have had, and to come in and put the effort that they did out there. And,
Yeah.
sitting down, as you mentioned, I'm down there on the field. Well, not on the field, but, right there. The hits you could hear, there was such solid contact throughout the whole game. I thought, the Dolphins have been scoring 50 points on teams, and, they're a side that has a lot of attack in their backs, and guys like Herbie Farnworth, Isaiah Katoa, they score some points, and I thought we did really well to defend that. I thought, as you mentioned, for 60-odd minutes there, we were pretty much in control. We weren't doing anything over the top or anything too flashy, but I never felt like, we're going to lose this game. And then we had that little period where I thought, we are going to lose this game.
yeah.
And then we
was
got it back.
probably
And,
like a 5-minute period,
yeah.
to be fair.
We got it back though. We got it
Absolutely.
back. We steadied the ship and
Absolutely.
took control, which we needed to do, and got out of it. So, Nico had a great game. Toby had a great game.
So message was
Sifa,
great effort
great
considering
effort across
the life.
the board.
And okay, gotcha.
Lots of stuff happening, but
how is AFB? Is he strapped? What's going on?
he's
limped
got
off.
ice on the cork.
Okay.
I think it's a cork, so we'll see how it goes.
Cork. Can you recover in a week with a cork?
Surely.
There's a doctor on here somewhere. It's got to be a doctor. Someone tell us. Luce says, interesting development. Brayley sitting next to the coach in the presser.
Yes, he did go in there.
Because he's just awesome, or I wonder what
I think
the
Cam
reason
had
is.
to duck off.
Okay. Now, Loading Thunder wrote to us from, I think it was the Netherlands. I'll have to go back and have a look.
How good.
And Sharks fan, obviously, and was struggling to keep up with Sharks content from there and news. And he discovered SharkCast Pod about 3 months ago.
Beautiful.
And he said, thanks. And we're saying thanks to him every chance we get.
Good.
I think it's a him or her. I don't know. I shouldn't presume. Now, Luce confirming AFB leg issue was a bad cork, according to the presser. And Ghastly 10 said, I thought I'd seen Nico and Herbie tackle each other to the ground in the corner of the screen randomly. Did he actually? I don't know.
I have no clue.
John says, great win. Nico, Blake, and Sifa. Sifa, man. I said it before.
Sifa's so solid.
He was like going to run to Botany Bay.
I love it. He just doesn't stop pumping the legs, and he's so hard to bring down.
He's honestly a guy that I would just keep signing until he didn't want to play anymore, because you're going to get value out of him no matter what he does, whether he's a center, whether he's a prop, whether he's a second row, off the bench. Like, the guy just doesn't stop.
He made so many meters and lots of those post contact, but yeah, he had a big night, which was great to see.
He ran for 165 meters, 6 tackle busts, 1 line break assist. Fantastic
That's
stuff.
the thing with Sifa too. Like, he's got that ball playing ability as well. Like, you just never know what he's going to do. He can run through you, or he can put someone else through you as well. So,
our man Malcolm, love Malcolm. He says Toby Rudolph saved our season. So Malcolm has confirmed it. That is awesome. Now, Wesley is here. Thankful for the win, but it should have been plus 20 at half time. Can Will please put the dummy back in the case? They butchered that try deluxe. Now, I need to analyze this moment when I get time to watch that, because there are different reports about whether he butchered it or whether he held it because Britt wasn't in the right place. To me, it looked like he wasn't in the right place, but I hear you. Adam says Kennedy should have been looking too outside or kicked the trindle on the inside. Wow. Okay. Fair enough. Thank you. Susie from Melbourne says, great effort tonight. Now, she's the second biggest Blake Brayley fan in the world.
love it.
I'm the biggest. Actually, you know what? We're probably on par. When I built the island, she came along and she was like, can I stop here? I said, of course you can, Susie. And we owned the island for quite a long time. And then people started gradually coming in. Susie, she'd be so proud of her, Blake. Andrew says, Fitz said AFB knee-on-knee contact causing a cork. Our friend Lewis says, Toby Rudolph, effort, and that's
Massive
in a
effort,
capital wording for our podcast listeners. Susie said Nico did well. Adam says forward passes tonight in Origin are becoming a problem. They need to do something about the forward passes. There was a screamer. Well, you know what? I thought it was a screamer for their second try. Then on the replay, we'll have to look at that one as well. Loading Thunder says, can't wait for Tall Tom to come back. Now, you and I, Gary, were here, and we saw him doing, I guess, some testing. And I think he's still probably 3-4 weeks away, but he's looking better.
See how he's going. He's getting the fitness back in the legs, so
it'll come around.
He can't be too far off.
Sharks are 7th, Gary, winning 24-12 against the Dolphins. We're 7th right now.
7th is a good spot to be in. We're back in the 8.
That's right. That's what 7th means. Adam says Ronnie Kantoa broke the record for a try-wing combo with 125 tries. That is from the lab. That is not from Channel 9. Sorry, guys. That is from the Fox Sports Lab. I'm sure of it.
That's awesome.
Wow. There you go. I thought Katoa had some hit and miss moments, but I love the straight running. And I think the more he plays after his long time out, I think the better he's going to get. But
Yeah, for sure.
that's great. Thanks for filling us in, Adam. I love that. Ghastly10 says, how is Stone Street looking? I thought he was supposed to return, but not even named for the Jets. I'm assuming he's still injured.
Yeah, I haven't been down to training. Obviously, I've been off with the baby, so haven't been around for 3 weeks. But I'm sure he's doing something. But I'll check it out this week.
He'd be rehabbing. He hasn't
report
been.
back.
He hasn't been doing the regular training. Rob says, the only time I noticed BHU in the field was when he getting a one-on-one strip. There were a few one-on-one strips tonight, and I wasn't happy about that.
Yep.
Ghastly10, who is basically my son Chester, has just written in and said, any photos of Nico doing the Fortnite dance?
I'm sure we can have some. We've got some
We
somewhere.
need to get those ones online. Susie says, great effort considering there was a passing of a relative, a newborn, and Cam was unwell. Cam was unwell.
Yeah. These are the big efforts we're talking about.
We're not going to put up I Hate My Life's post, but people can read it in the comments. And it's quite vulgar and quite mean, and I don't care for it. You might hate your life, but we love ours because we're Cronulla Sharks fans and we're coming 7th. And just before we were coming 10th. So we don't care for you. I'm getting angry, and I shouldn't be. I should
Never
be
seen
happy.
you angry, Shinazzi.
Mate, do you really need to be so, like, stupid and mean? Like, seriously. Like, give me a break, dude. Oh, I'm on the internet. Look at me. I'm on the internet. I'm going to write something silly and try and break these guys' spirits. Keep trying, pal. Keep trying. Corey says, thanks for having me on tonight. No worries. He wanted to say congrats to Gary on the new bub. Hope
Thank
the
you,
family is
Corey.
healthy.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Everyone's good.
That's very kind. Sammy is our friend. She says, I'm so proud of the boys. They scored for me today. Awesome. Hope you're doing well,
Wow.
Sammy. NS says, wet hair magic. Also, please, Deftones. So that's the second time the Deftones has been mentioned tonight. Wet hair magic is related to Nico Hines?
When he's got wet hair, he plays really well.
Gotcha. Kim says, Toby and Teague with the extra effort to save the game. Blake set the tone. Yet again, Nico with the winning plays. Sifa unstoppable. That's pretty succinct. Now, here is Pete. Pete says, good performance tonight. I need to see this every week before I'm convinced. Fair enough. No dramas.
I was talking to Dave before the game, Dave Rickier, and I said to him, it's funny this season how our spines never really clicked at one point together.
Oof.
They've all had patches of form, right?
Oof.
Where Will was in form at the start of the season and other people weren't.
I hear you.
Blake had a run and
I hear you.
Will kind of fell out of form and Hawes were out of form, blah, blah, blah. But tonight I felt like they started to get it back together as a unit. And there was flashes of Will brilliance, flashes of Blake brilliance, Nico, Tricky.
I thought in the first half,
Yes.
Tricky was off his game,
Yes.
but I thought he did enough in the second half from the naked eye to improve on that and to confirm what you're saying that all four had pretty good games.
But he also didn't need to do as much because the other three
Beautiful.
were a bit better.
I hear you.
So it's good to see that they're building on that. And if our spine can click and get going at this back half of the year or back end of the year, I think we'll win more than we'll lose.
That means we'll be in the finals, in the playoffs.
Absolutely. In the playoffs.
Daniel says, saw the game on slight delay. Great game. Nico played very well. Talakai, Brayley, Rudolph, all very good. Yes. Kieran Fraser was sitting next to me and he said Toby Rudolph should be, and it might have been heat at the moment, should be rewarded for his great efforts and great game and start him. And I went, but he's really good off the bench.
That's where he plays his best off the bench, I reckon.
Now, I'm not discounting what Kieran says because he's a genius and he knows his stuff. But no, he is. I love his takes, obviously. But
No, me too.
But I don't know. Like, I think that
But I also felt like Oggy played a better game.
he was improved. We've discussed him a little bit.
He wasn't lights out, but
The opinions have been up and down, but more up for Oggy this week. And
he wasn't getting dominated in tackles.
no, he did a job. He ran for about 80 meters, made 17 tackles, didn't miss any. I don't have his minutes here, but he was
better.
He was better, and that's where you need him to be or above.
Yeah, for sure.
Can't be below.
For sure.
Wesley says we still have lapses of concentration in late matches and has to be arrested. Man, if I could arrest that, I would do it right now, Wesley, because you're right. And I was thinking the same thing. I was like, come on. Like, it's almost like the alarm
on the
goes off.
dot, isn't it?
The alarm goes off, and it's like,
Oh.
what's going on here?
I was just sitting there. I texted you. I said, if we bottled this.
You did text me.
Oh,
What did I
man.
say? We've got to win. Got to
We'll
win. Daniel says we seem to have line, speed, and defense. It was pretty good tonight.
Yeah.
Katoa was well contained, and overall pretty happy with all that. A lot of gutsy moments. And don't forget, this team is averaging like 40, 50 points a week for the past month.
Yeah, exactly. They've scored some points against some
Missing
sides.
the hammer. I get it.
Missing
the
Cody,
hammer.
Nicarima as
Yeah.
well.
To be fair, absolutely. But these are the games you have to win. If you lose
Yeah,
tonight,
for sure. That's the thing. Like,
regardless of being 7th or whatever, 10th or whatever, lose tonight to a team without those guys, and you're like, well, imagine if they did.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Like, you knew everything was kind of going through Katoa, so if you could shut him down and get in his face, we'd go a long way to win the game. And, Sean O'Sullivan's a pretty handy replacement, but he's not a Cody Nicarima. So if he got on top of Katoa, which we did, I thought, yeah, we did the job on him and we got the job done.
All right. So we jump over to the Instagram. And we love our people over there. The Instagram worked this week. It didn't work last week. What the hell's going on? Crazy world we live in. Hey, Fraser Glenn's there. That's cool. Chad says Rudolph has heart more than talent. If the team had, I think he's just saying they should follow him. Yes. I agree with that. I think he's got more heart than talent. And I'm not being cruel or mean. Like, that's his whole game.
That's his whole game.
Absolutely.
Man. That's what
There's nothing wrong with saying that. All these great people online watching you and I, little you and I. Jay says Fitz saying AFB had a knee clash, but it's all good. Well, that's good news, Jay. Thanks for that. He also thought Billy Burns had a good little spill off the bench. That's absolutely correct. You know what? We haven't hit these players hard enough. Billy Burns was awesome.
Yeah, he's got that aggressive style of play that I just love when he comes on. You know he's going to do a job. You know he's going to run hard, tackle. All those things you need a bench forward to do. So.
Ghastly says, one thing I thought we could have done better was attacking the winger on debut. All of our tries came when we attacked him. Yeah, that's fair enough. We should have done that more. I'm sure in hindsight they'd look at that and try and make more of that. But NRL SC Merseyside Reds said gutsy win. Defense was excellent to 60 minutes. Scarily bad for 10. Then Toby and Nico clutch plays. One glaring thing we lack is speed. Need to find that somehow, but something to build on. Up. So that's pretty positive. Speed. Looking at the team, he's kind of right. I mean, Rudolph's got some pace. Blake's quick for a hooker. But yeah, it's a slower team, stylistically at least. But there's some young guys coming through who you'll see in the next few years, and they've got speed on their side. So the game may change as time moves on. Paul says, like last week, goal line defense was excellent. Brayley is state of origin quality. Nico and Toby superb. BHU on the other hand, yes, he had an unhappy night, that's for sure. And the one thing I was thinking was, and everyone on the show who is in watching regularly knows that I love BHU as a person. I think when he's on, he's a fantastic player.
Yeah.
Tonight, he'd be the first one to tell you he was a bit off.
Yeah, he wasn't happy.
But what was ringing in my ears, and because people also know I'm quite fond of the coach, was that the coach took him off the field at the right moment. Didn't let him linger down on his confidence, down on his luck. I'll try and do something. Because in those instances, sometimes guys just try and do more.
They overplay it, don't they?
Overplay it, push the offload, that kind of stuff. Fitzy got him off the field, and that was good coaching.
Yeah, for sure. I thought that was a good move at a good time, as you mentioned. And, we kept the roll on there, which we needed at the back end, especially after that little 10-minute period where we let in a couple. Good move.
Now, Chad says we have to keep carrying 4 forwards on the bench. Well, I'm not going to disagree. I thought it was very noticeable tonight and very effective.
Yeah, absolutely. So when Acco gets named at 14, we can all just relax a little till an hour before.
We're not going to play that card, Gary. We don't say those words on the show, but we did warn people, and not because you and I knew, because I didn't know. I don't think you knew either. But we've seen the coach in the past. This is the third time in probably 5 games where he's done the old switcheroo. And he said in a presser on Thursday, Atko's there, and that's my call, and this is what I think is the right move. I believe he was there to maybe cover an injured back, but the injured back must have been okay.
Yeah.
Because then Billy Burns came in, and it was the right move. And congratulations to the coaching staff for making that move. But yes, I had so many people write to me and stressing, and I understand your stress, but it's just not worth it until they run out.
Yeah,
It's really
there's
not
so
worth
many
it.
things that can change up until that hour before kickoff. So
Joe said, so happy I missed the wins. Great way to start the weekend. Absolutely. Hello to Angela. Hello to Tim or Time. Jay says Atkinson was left off, according to Fitz, due to McInnes, AFB, and Nickera's circumstances coming into the game at the presser. What does that mean?
yeah, well, McInnes was not well. AFB had a family member pass away, and Britt obviously had his baby, so they weren't sure if they were all playing.
And they're 3 forwards. Okay, I understand. Thanks, Jay. Appreciate that. Again, the right call was made. So happy days. And Wesley said much better option with Burns. Ghastly says, do you want Brayley in Origin after our players' recent Origin games? I think it's different circumstances. I think I want him there for the recognition. That's the only reason I want him there.
Yeah,
and
he
for
deserves to be there.
for his growth, to be hanging out with all those people.
Yeah, for sure.
You know how I feel about Origin. You've been listening to the show for 11 years. I don't care for it. I like watching it. I don't want my guys
you care
there.
for it at a different time in the season.
You'd love it.
I love
You're
it.
a blue through and through.
I
You
love
put
it.
up on your Instagram handles,
I love it.
I'm a blue through and through. And I respect that. And the majority of my friends live for this time of year. I go, our players are going to get hurt,
I
suspended.
probably loved it more this year because we didn't have any players in it.
But the point, though, was I wasted all that joy because we won 1 game out of 5 or whatever. So it didn't really work. The plan didn't go to fruition. But would I like to see him there? I think, as I said, I hate repeating myself, just for his own growth and recognition from others, absolutely. But no, I don't want any of them there to be completely fair. Loading Thunder's back, the legend that is, had travelled down to, where's that?
Cyprus. I don't know.
Sounds like Greece. Oh, sorry. To visit with Anzacs fought in World War II. Thank you, respectfully. Visit a local pub for a beer, and there was a Sharkies cap on the wall. Best day ever. Hey, we are the greatest club in the history of the world. You know that, Loading Thunder. You've been listening for a few months now. Oh, look who's here. Look who's here. The person that runs the merchandise of the Cronulla Sharks. Oh, I shouldn't say that too loud because Barnsley's probably watching. Now, Ash works over in the merch store, the physical store. So if you're ever over there, she's there probably 3/4 of the time, if not more.
Absolutely. Doing a great job.
And she runs the show there, and she's awesome. And she is the most helpful human in the whole world. And make sure you tell her that you saw her on SharkCast and saw her little comment. And I bet you she's happy. She's going to sell some merch throughout the week. And we were speaking to Adam Barnes at the merch part of the Sharks, who also works with Ash, works for Ash. And Adam Barnes, who has some sway, he said we might do an episode from the shop.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
You and me.
We should get that happening.
So Ash, you're not aware of this.
Sorry,
'cause
I'm gonna tuck into this.
you're at the top of the table and Barnes is down here, but we're coming to the shop. So it's almost a year, the celebration.
1 year birthday.
So we need to celebrate this with SharkCast Pod. Kim says, another great window display in the Shark shop again. We always stop by before the game. Yeah, so can you explain what that is once you've finished eating?
Sorry, I've got shout out to Zembrero, great sponsors.
Man,
of the
we're just
Sharks.
hitting these plugs
I
tonight.
was absolutely starving and they provided a burrito. But Ash and that, they put the mascots, the little teddy mascots, in the front window of who's coming up, who we're playing against. And
So
every
for
week it changes.
example, this week it's a dolphin.
There was a dolphin in the bum bag on the mannequin, and then in the shark bowl, because there's a little shark that looks like a dog, but it's a bowl.
Yes.
It'll be the rooster in there.
So I had a text from and Ash knows this, a text from a non-Sharks fan who lives in the area, and they're walking by and they went, "Oh, that's pretty clever. Do they do that every week?" And I went, "Yeah, they do it every week."
It's the best. My kids love it.
That's Ash. So that's from Kim. So there's some recognition from Ash. It's great work. Now, we've got a quote here from Loosh, and it is from Cam McInnes. I woke up this morning, couldn't move my neck. I went and got it cut open to drain it.
Yep.
Adden lost his grandfather this week, who was like a father. I wanted to turn up for him because he's going through a lot. Britt had a baby today and turned up, so it wouldn't be right if I didn't do the same. Cam McInnes.
Leadership.
And people out there don't want him to be a captain. I'm ready to run through that brick wall right now. That's awesome. Obviously, we don't like a lot of those circumstances that happened. Love and respect to AFB. I hope that Cam is doing better. And obviously love the Brit with the good news. That was the good stuff. But that's great stuff. That's what we need to hear. And we need to see that they go through adversity like everyone else, but then they go out in that field and the Dolphins are coming for you. Like, it's going to be pretty scary. They're pretty good players, but they held them out and they won by 12. Ash says, congrats to the Nickera family as well. And a great attitude from Cam. Now, this is one of my favorite names. Grunge Meister Fuzz says, finally, can comment on a win. Big defensive effort, got the Dolphins into the arm wrestle. Great tactical coaching by Fitz. Bench was perfect for owning the middle. Beautiful. This is all happy news, Grunge Meister Fuzz. This is great. I'm having a good time on the show tonight. I don't want to jinx things. There's no.
Don't do it.
Trish, who we saw downstairs in the lower Andrew Eddinghausen bar. I think it's the only bar. I don't know. Getting confused. She says, up. Great to see you and the crew. Man, the crew down in the bar, they were going off.
Really?
Absolutely.
I wish I could get down there or just like
it's fun.
Mingle with the crowd.
It's fun. I think it's going to be something I do more often. Go hang out in the lower Andrew Eddinghausen bar. And Cleve was there, who you met, and people know Cleve. And Ben Harlan was in the house. He wasn't down there, but he was in the corpse. But he found the time to come visit us.
He did.
You saw him?
See him?
You're in the photos.
No.
But yeah, the lower Andrew Eddinghausen bar is great. Oh yes, so look at this. This is how busy we're all getting. Like, just this is ridiculous. Sorry. Ash thankfully has reminded us that the Raiders Sharks NRLW game is merely hours away. I mean, it's getting pretty late here now, but
I've got footy tomorrow.
You got footy tomorrow, then 12:45 kickoff, and you can watch that on your KO, your Fox, on your Channel 9 affiliates. This is my favorite time of the year now when the teams play. Yeah,
good is it? Footy every day.
Next week is 2 home games on a Friday and a Saturday. Because I'm really torn. Like, I love a double header. Jeez. I love a double header, but okay, I'm in trouble now. Here he is, the head of merchandise, Mr. Adam Barnes. How you going, man?
Hello, gang.
How are you?
Hello. I'm good. I need a bit of a distraction because I'm driving home, and I'm tempted of ducking into Macca's drive-through on the way, and I probably shouldn't. So you guys need to talk me out of it.
Do what Shinazzi would do. Do what Shinazzi would do.
Get Macca's. What would you get from Macca's, Barnesy, if you were to stop? He's stopped. He's pulled over. He's out of the car. He's getting Macca's.
Are you there, Barnesy? You're back. Gary said, what would you get if you stopped?
Yeah, he's pulled over.
He's pulled over.
He must have pulled over. He stopped.
Okay. Why don't we'll take you out and bring you back. Hang on the line for a sec. I think it's a him thing. Look, got no issues. No tech issues. Barnesy, are you there? Hello, Barnesy. Yeah, well, this is going great. Shinazzi says no tech issues. I think it's on Barnesy's end. The Wi-Fi near Macca's must be. He's in the drive-through.
Must be on the public Wi-Fi.
He's in the drive-through tunnel bit, and the Wi-Fi's popped out. Or maybe he's just got us on mute, and he's speaking to the Macca's person. Going,
he's ordering for sure.
I'll get a quarter-pounder meal deal. No, I want a thick shake.
Get a family box for 2, I reckon.
I can hear him there, but Barnesy, jump in if you hear us. All right, we're just going to keep talking. We'll keep on the line.
Safely too, Barnesy.
Yeah, he's fiddling in there. I can hear something. But NRLW tomorrow. Thank you very much, Ash. And Barnesy's gone. Come back, Barnesy, if you find us. That was seamless. NRLW tomorrow. We play Canberra. It's going to be awesome. 12:45 kickoff. Both teams looking to win their first game of the year, and Sharks looking to get a double Friday and Saturday win. Now, I am just really happy that we won. Ashes get the Maccas.
Yeah, get the Maccas, Barnesy. You deserve it.
Yes. Now, he might be back.
He's picked up his order.
How you
Through
going,
the
Barnesy?
drive-thru.
Give me your mic for a sec. How you going, Barnesy?
I'm back. Can you hear me?
Okay, swap mics. There you go. Yes, we can. Now we were saying, what would you get if you went there? If you jumped in, what would you get?
No, I didn't go. I've literally just driven past
Oh, okay.
it, so it's worked. I don't know, probably a quarter pounder meal, and maybe some nuggets. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, I'm glad I did.
I'm a quarter pounder guy myself. What did you make of the game?
From what I saw, yeah, good. Back five was good. I think Sipper was really good out the backfield. Brails was good again, jumping out, finding yards, and then I think Nico to ice the game. I was happy to see it for him. Obviously, he got that little blindside play on to get a try to kick us off. I think at 6-0, I was pretty comfortable we'd get the win, but I was, still nervous.
Yeah.
We probably let a couple opportunities go and probably should have been, a bit further up at half time.
Yeah.
But yeah, got the wobbles again. It was a bit past the 20 to go mark, so I thought once we got past that, I thought we'd be all right. But
Okay.
do you guys think that pass was forward for their first try, the last pass?
I mean, I was almost in line with it, and it did look forward, but then on the replay on the big screen, it looked a little bit, better for them. The referee was pretty close. That's the only thing I'll say in defense of him. But yeah, it was line ball at least. But I'll say this, Barnesy, the defense leading up to that try was terrible. So they had it coming.
Yeah, well, both tries, to be fair, getting through tackles, and it was a bit disappointing, but I'm glad we kind of reset ourselves, and when we had a chance to ice the game at the back end, we did. So that's positive. I wouldn't put that as a 10 out of 10 performance. It's probably a 7 out of 10, but best way to build confidence is off the back of a win. So we're going to need it next week, and I think the boys will be a lot more confident going into next week and training this week. So let's hope the Dirty Dargans can get a win over the Roosters this week. It would be nice.
Yeah. I'd give it probably a 7.5 at least. I wouldn't go anything crazy, but I thought it was pretty good. There was just that period there where they let him back in, like that. We can't deny that. It's been a habit this year, obviously, but they did enough to hold the lead. They got down the other end. They put the kick up. That guy got the wobbles, and from there, it was kind of over. So the boys did enough to get the job done. That was the good news. So they kind of gave them a sniff, and then held them out. It was good. How did you go as far as merch tonight? Were you happy?
No, pretty quiet. Sales are pretty quiet. So I think it's generally related to the crowd being a bit smaller.
Yes.
So it's probably a little below average, but that's okay. We're up on budget so far for the year, so we'll ride the highs and lows with the team. It's definitely team performance helps. So let's hope we can build over the weekend and during the week, and sales will be back up, and we'll get another win or two, and everyone will Sharks gear again. So
yeah, absolutely. Well, we definitely need everyone to go to that Shark store and harass Ash and tell her what a great job she's doing. Now, what's going to be in the window next week? A rooster.
The rooster's already in the window.
Oh, it's already there. Explain
Usually
that to me.
It's in the bowl.
Oh, are they all in the bowls?
No, they're not all. One's in the bum bag. You have to go check it out.
Yeah, but the game just finished. Why is the Rooster there? I'm confused.
He's in the bowl for the next week.
Oh, so they do 2 weeks in
2 weeks.
advance.
2 weeks in advance. Yeah.
Okay. I do go to this store. I just I didn't see.
Doesn't
I walk
sound
in and I see the hoodie or whatever, and I'm like, Ash, the retro hoodie, and she's like, yeah, man, and I just miss all the good stuff. So I'm definitely I go there.
Check it out again.
Yeah. It's not like I wait down at the gate and Barnesy gives me free stuff or anything. I'm always in the shop. So
that has happened before.
It has happened. It has happened before. I'm not going to deny that, of course. Now, Barnesy, aside, I've been asking to everyone tonight, aside from Nico and from Blake, who would be your third best out in the field for the Sharks?
Yeah, probably Toby for that effort. I think he's in goal from what I've seen. I'm definitely going to have to watch the game again from where I get to watch it and the limited time I get to watch it. I probably couldn't nail a third down, but yeah, I think from what I've read on socials, that Toby effort to put himself in a situation to stop a try, I think that's outstanding. That shows, the type of character and heart that Toby has. So, I'd probably say Toby. I couldn't give you a third without any confidence without watching the replay, which I will do at some stage tomorrow.
I know you will.
Toby's a perfect third.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't have thought that just because, he's a bench player who's got limited time. But I mean, he was incredible when he was on the field.
He runs so hard when he gets on.
He definitely made a difference.
At the end.
Definitely made a difference.
I was pretty happy with Billy Burns' stint. I think that
he was good. He was good. He was good. We want to give a shout out to the Colour Spot who said, hope Hannay can bring some of the Queensland winning magic into our run to the finals. And I mean, everyone's seen that photo now. If you haven't, jump online where he's in bed with the trophy.
Sleeping with the shield.
Now, is he sleeping with the shield or did he pass out with the shield?
Oh, I mean, I think Joshy doesn't mind a drink or two when it's allowed, but I think he just had it's quite stressful being an Origin assistant coach, Barnesy. I mean, he probably just passed out from the sheer emotion, couple of 4Xs.
But yeah. No blame. If I was an assistant coach or an Origin winning team, I'm pretty sure I'd pass out somewhere too.
Well, you don't need an excuse, Barnesy. Let's be honest about it. Tim says chicken or beef, Gaz?
Oh, it's a Chipotle beef.
Okay.
Burrito. It's very good.
Okay. Now, we do need a Mexican restaurant sponsoring this podcast. So if anyone from Zambero is watching, let's go.
Happy days. Zambero has just opened a brand new store in Dapto, my hometown. So I'm venturing in some stage this weekend.
Is it open right now?
This is why you don't go to Macca's. Absolutely. You go to Zambero. We're Zambero people.
I'm not sure it'll be open by the time I get home.
Now, I can see that allegedly Kieran has joined the chat. I'm not sure he's been for the last hour, but he was doing it tough up in the grandstand. He does it pretty tough, Kieran. But we got there. I told him we'd get there, and we did. Clevo was with us, and he said, Sharks win and a Justin Bieber 21-song surprise album for the drive home. Life doesn't get any better. That's what Barnesy was saying too. He was saying, wow, a new Bieber record. Let's go. Hey, Barnesy, who...
That's only Barnesy. There is no Bieber in the car, mate. No Bieber.
Now, you were at a gig last week. Who were you watching?
I went and seen... No, when we played Brisbane, I went and seen the Super Jesus.
That's right. How were they?
Old school 90s. Yeah, they were good. They were all right. Too much new stuff. It was an album gig, so yeah.
Okay.
A bit disappointing.
Never my jam, to be fair, but I understand where you're coming from, and that's cool.
Well, I mean, I was up there by myself, so I needed something to do, so I went and seen a band.
Fair enough. Supporting live Australian music, there's nothing wrong with that. Sharks win, Barnesy, 24-12. Man, I thought that Nico Hines was really good. I thought that Blake Brayley was exceptional. I can't wait to watch that replay. He ran for 87 metres. That's not like line engagements. That's run metres.
Love that.
For a hooker, that's pretty good. Wow.
Yeah,
Blake Island.
The good sign for me is that floating across, massive cutout to Sione to end the game. That's Nico when he's on.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
let's hope he carries that through the remainder of the season.
So we're in seventh place now, Barnsey, and we got the Roosters next week, 6 o'clock at Shark Stadium. So less than a week now, which is exciting. Gary, what do you think? What do you think about our chances against the Chookies?
I think they're pretty good. We need to get some revenge for what they did to us on the
Yeah.
Central Coast. We can't let that one slide. So I think
Yeah.
we'll come out and put in another good performance and build on this one, build on the efforts from the Melbourne game. Like, we're slowly getting there. So I think come Roosters next week, we'll be in a good position and we'll get them.
That's the thing. The Melbourne game, the coach spoke about it and he said, I saw a change. And he actually compared it, which I thought was pretty wild. He compared it to the Penrith. What did he do? He compared the 42-0 drubbing in the next week. What did he do?
Just
Something
the
in
game where,
Penrith.
was it Will got injured?
Sorry, he compared it
Penrith
to
Stadium?
the
what I'm
Penrith
talking
game
about.
where we went neck and neck for like 50 minutes with them.
Ah,
And it turned our season around. Not the 42-0 one. Scrap that. He compared it to a game where we went really competitive with Penrith when they were beating everyone. And then from there, we turned it
Was
around.
that the Penrith game a couple of years ago when
Yes.
Dale
yes.
flew out of the line and headbutted someone?
No. No, it was a game against Penrith. I think it was at Penrith. I'm sure one of our fans will jump in and go, I know what it was. There was a game against Penrith where we showed a lot of heart and conviction. We were supposed to get smashed. We didn't. It turned the season around. And I think that was, he was comparing that to Melbourne last week. This week, pretty good game against the Dolphins. And we just got to keep going, man. It's 1 week at a time. Shooks next week. Now, Barnsey, is there going to be, it's a loaded question, I think I know the answer. Is there going to be merch in Canberra tomorrow? No.
That's a no.
Fair enough. It's not, unfortunately for the NRL tomorrow, it's not the main game. It's our main game, but it's on the back of an NRL game. So I can understand why maybe the merch truck won't be down there, but we certainly support our NRLW team, as you would have seen on the SharkCast feed. Lots of NRLW stuff happening. So we love that team, and we hope that they can keep us smiling pretty soon. 12:45. They will.
Win tomorrow.
They will. All right, Barnsey, how you going there? How's the drive going?
It's all right. I might jump off because I'm probably going to lose reception. I'm close to Mount Ousley, so
No problem.
you guys enjoy the night, enjoy the win.
We will.
Thanks.
And,
We will.
Let's keep it rolling, eh?
All right. Thanks so much. Drive safe. See you soon.
See you guys. Good night.
Barnsey out. All right. Oh, that was all his noise I could hear in my head.
Yes.
All that Macca's fumes.
Very eerie and
Zambura.
silent here.
Man, it is quiet here.
Everyone's left except us.
Everyone's on
Pete's
AFB.
packing out chairs.
FB Cook Watch. I don't think Hawks in this are that bad, are they?
No, he'll be right.
Tough one, bro.
He'll be right.
Sharks win 24-12. We're going to wrap it up because
I need to get to bed.
they
I need to get back to my kids and I need to wake up and play some quality football. If anyone wants to watch quality football, come watch the over 35s.
I'm sure that's what they want to do. You know what? We've had a lot of people watching us, which is awesome. We love that. And a lot of great people just giving us their thoughts. Most of it pretty good, some not, which is awesome because you did it respectfully, so that's totally fine. We had some guest callers. We had Kobe, we had Ash, we had
That's awesome.
Corey. I think there were other people, Barnsey,
missed
of
a
course.
few.
So I appreciate all those people joining. If you want to join in next time, there's links in places. And we're pretty happy. So Sharks
Just ignore
win.
me eating the burrito for half that video.
Yeah. Well, the people listening on the podcast, there's a lot of people listening on the podcast later on, and hello to you
Perfect.
now. We're talking in the future or in the past. I can't work that one out. The crunching sound you heard 30 minutes ago was a Zambrero burrito. Chipolate.
Yes, beef.
Beef.
Delicious.
For Tim, beef. Sharks win 24-12. We're pretty stoked. It wasn't perfect, but it was a big improvement on weeks gone by. A, to win. B, to sort of, gave them a sniff. Then we fought hard. But the main thing was a couple of players really just playing pretty good. Not perfectly, but pretty good. And we're hoping that'll lift and build. We've got the Roosters next week in the NRL dub. We've got Canberra tomorrow. I don't know when you hear this, but Canberra on Saturday in Canberra, NRLW, 12:45 kickoff. Next week, it's Roosters NRLW. And then Saturday is Cowboys NRLW. This is going to get confusing.
You said NRLW twice.
Far out, process.
Roosters
Far out.
NRL into Cowboys NRLW.
Well, we're not live,
Both
so
at
it doesn't matter. Let's do it again. So, Tomorrow, NRL dub, 12:45. Next week, Friday, NRL Roosters, 6 o'clock kickoff, the early kickoff.
It is.
Saturday week, NRLW, 5:15 p.m. here at Shark Stadium. Come down and
Cowboys.
have some fun. Cowboys. We got
You
there.
nailed it.
That's what I did when they scored that last try. Phew, we got there.
Love it.
Gary, appreciate you sticking around.
Thanks for
You've
having
made the show so
All
good.
These people who've made the show so good.
They make the show. They know that. They don't need more praise. I'm praising you, my friend.
Good
Sharks
to be here.
win. We're happy. Up Cronulla. I think I found a way to play the song as well. So just TikTok, Gary. We're not going anywhere for a minute
Let's
or
go.
two. Let's do it. Thanks so much. Like, subscribe, share, the whole thing. I'll say please. I don't mean to be so bossy. Audi 500. Let's go.
Up, Cronulla, the boys in the black, white and blue. Up, Cronulla, name of the Sharks fit you. Sharks, Sharks, forever. Go out and play without fear. Now's the time to see good football, for the Sharks are here. Up, Cronulla, the boys in the black, white and blue. Up, Cronulla, name of the Sharks fit you. Sharks, Sharks, forever. Go out and play without fear. Now's the time to see good football, for the Sharks are here. Up the Sharks!